The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're gonna talk about the mayor issue out a warning about the population of the Latinos and Mexicans in Chicago because of the Independence Day parade. Let's jump straight into it. Chicago held Mexican Independence Day parade. And when I say, man, that over 400,000 people attended this parade, they shut the city down, man. They was walking through the city, man. They was talking to cops anyway, just talking to anybody. It's 500,000 people. It's not even enough police to really keep that crowd together. Think about it. They had to get pretty much every cop throughout the city to stand on post for this parade, which I can imagine people was getting into all types of stuff across town because all the cops is downtown or at the parade. But this scared the mayor of Chicago because it let them know the numbers of the Latinos in Chicago, and that scared them. You know, when you thinking about Chicago, they say Chicago got what? A hundred different gangs. They say roughly over 90,000 people, you know, that's gang banging. That's just, I'm pretty sure it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they displayed them type of numbers, it scared Chicago. It really did. I ain't saying that the dudes in the hood or nothing like that, but it scared Chicago. Because at any given time, if you can host a parade or event or whatever and 500,000 people come out, that's population control. You know what you could do with 500,000 people? Imagine if 80,000 of those people said, you know what, we about to take over Chicago, or 100,000 of them. You know what type of trouble Chicago would have been in? Not saying that that would have happened, but those type of numbers, man, would scare law enforcement. It'll scare the feds. It'll scare a lot of people because you don't have enough police. You got to pretty much call the Army, the Navy, something like that to control that many people, you know. But they flex their numbers, man, and they let it be known, you know. They might not be out in the public or on social media as much as probably the black gangs in Chicago, but they just flaunted their numbers, man, and they let it be known, man, that at any given time they can unite half a million people to an area, bro. That's them some crazy numbers, man. And it's funny because black gangs, they probably, I guarantee you, is more blacks in Chicago than it is Mexicans or something. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that their population is lower than us, but their numbers is higher than us, that lets you know that the blacks is too worried about taking each other out, beefing over petty corners, just petty nonsense. While meanwhile, you got the Latinos just keep working on their numbers, And then this parade just displayed to the world. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, at any given time, if them dudes want to take over Chicago, man, they got a nice foothold in the city, man. And I'm going to keep it a buck with you. If the black gangs won't stick together, I don't see how they'll be able to make it. And that's real. You talking about 400,000 people. I know y'all probably thinking like, oh, well, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, man. They don't got law enforcement to keep up with that many people. That's just my personal opinion, you know. So for all the shorties out there in Chicago and all the gangs out there in Chicago, the thing y'all better start worrying about, man, is sticking together, man. Because all it's gonna take, man, for the Latinos, the Mexicans to one day say, you know what, man, we done had it with this. We about to start taking over other hoods. Who gonna stop them, man, with them type of numbers? And y'all, and the African American, the black gangs, they so worried about beefing with a hood a block over. You got 63rd beefing with 64, 64th into it with 66, and all y'all in the blocks away. Meanwhile, Little Village in Chicago, they got 50, 60,000 members. Y'all can't mess with them numbers, man. And at any given time, they can flex their numbers how they just did at that parade, man. So the best bet, man, is for y'all to put all this bull junk to the side, man, and really stick together, man, because the day that them Latinos decide that they had enough, man, they can really tear up something in Chicago, man. And they based in Chicago, they based in Detroit, they based in New York, you know, so we got to keep an eye on this situation. But it's your boy D's Media signing out, man. But boy, when I say the Mexicans and the Latinos just flex their numbers some big with this Independence Day parade in Chicago, they say it was reportedly 400,000 Mexicans and Latinos walking through the city. They said that they was ignoring police, walking through lights. It's too many of them for you to say something. You know what I'm saying? It's too many of them, you know? And let's be honest with you, man. Out of those 500,000 people, how many of people do you think of those was criminals and gang members? Think about that. You know what I'm saying? So while they keep giving out grants and loans for immigrants to keep coming over here and live for free, you're going to keep having situations like this. Because if them dudes decide to really take over a neighborhood or a block with those type of numbers and that type of power to make a call and that many people show up, man, that's a dangerous situation, man, because the blacks ain't like that. You know, we can't call and place no call and get that many people together, man. You talking about we'll be taking each other out? They had all them people together and not one person got hurt, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, we behind as a race. It's your boy D's Media signing out.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?